Hello everyone, welcome to Yo's Home Cooking. Today I want to show you how to make easy, tasty and delicious Baechu Kimchi. Baechu means for Korean Napa Cabage. It is simple and easy to make. When this kimchi gets fermented, it makes a delicious to eat and the most delicious kimchi fried rice and kimchi pancake and kimchi stew. It is delicious to eat when it's fresh, just made. Also, it's delicious to eat when it's fermented too. First, I'm going to soak about 5 pounds of cabbage. I'm going to cut it's a bite size. I cut this a half quarter earlier. Then I'm going to cut again half a quarter. So this is very not easy to cut. This is small, don't have to cut. I use 2.5 cup water and half cup of salt. And I mix really well and I'm going to let it soak this for 2 hours. But every half hour, I'm going to come is toss them with the salt water. This is porridge. 1 cup and a half cup of water. 1/4 cup of sweet rice flour. I'm going to stir this until boil 3 to 4 minutes. I use medium heat for this. And let it boil for about 3 minutes. Constantly you have to stir it, otherwise it sticks to the bottom. It has been boiling for over 3 minutes. I'm going to burn it off. Let it sit, cool down to room temperature. It has been 2 hours. This cabbage has been soaked. The salt water. It's almost ready to make a kimchi. I cut pear, half a pear to about 1 inch cubic. And I have about my 2 thumbs size of ginger. It makes about half a tablespoon of ginger. I have 2 tablespoons of garlic. And I'm going to, I have here 6 green onion. You see, I also like to cut it half and cut 1 inch size. One inch size. Or if you don't want to cut half, there's also, you can cut like this. You can cut the angle way. That's what you like. I'm going to use mini food process. 2 tablespoons of garlic and half a tablespoon of ginger. This pear, half a pear, I cut small, about 1 inch cubic size. I'm going to grind them. And the food process is not easier that way for you to chop. Adding 1/3 cups of porridge to help ground pear, ginger, and garlic. Just ground so nice. When you make a kimchi enough, then you don't have to chop garlic yourself. Just put in the garlic, pear, and ginger and ground them up. So it's chopped very nicely. I'm going to add into another bowl. This mini food process chopper, it works really well when you make a small amount of kimchi like this, only 5-pound kimchi. It chops really well, garlic, ginger, and pear. I add in rest of a porridge in the bowl. The garlic, ginger, pear. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon kosher salt. I'm making sauce for the kimchi right now. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. 2/3 cups of red crushed chili pepper and green onion. I'm going to rinse this cabbage in cold water. I'm going to rinse this cold water for 3 times. See, that's green? That means this cabbage is saw the most sun. So this should have lots of vitamin D. But most people don't like green cabbage. They like more kind of yellowish. And some people like green. I happen to be like green stuff, so. But it's not wilted, not brown, then you can use it. It's really, really delicious green part. Third time I rinsed it, I'm going to let it drain some water. Then I'm going to get ready for make kimchi. All this cabbage has been drained the water. This cabbage is 5 pounds. I'm going to add in the sauce. You want to mix it very gently. And use 2 hands. You see our gloves. I'm going to put this kimchi in a container. Let it ferment for a couple days in room temperature. You can eat like this. You can eat right away you want to. Or you want to ferment it, you can ferment this too. I'm going to close this lid, entire lid, and let it get fermented for room temperature for 2 days. Eating fermented kimchi is so good for your health and your stomach. You can eat with your choice of meat, seafood, and the vegetable. So delicious. You can even eat with just plain, simple, nice, hot rice. Thank you for watching my videos. Please click on the subscribe button and give me thumbs up.